Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I am Jovita Wibowo, majoring in Business Administration 2015. Here, I'm going to talk about the bilateral relations between Indonesia and Australia. As we know that geographically, Indonesia and Australia are near, which means they are neighbors. And as neighbors, they have a lot of cooperations in several factors, including the first one is education. In education, people from Indonesia are studying in Australia, and sometimes Australia also give some scholarships to the Indonesia students, which means this is a good relations between Indonesia and Australia itself. And then the second one is about health. Indonesia and Australia has a cooperations and they built an eye center in Bali. This can be a very good relation between Indonesia and Australia because in health is really important for everyone, for every people. And Indonesia can be more developed in health because of Australia's cooperation. And then the third one is about economics. In economics, we have two ways trading systems which can make Indonesia and Australia grow together and develop together regarding economical side. This can be very good for Indonesia and Australia because we can be I can say rich together. And then the fourth one is in tourism. As we know that Indonesia and Australia is really close, and the island that makes them close is Bali Island. And a lot of Australian tourists come to Bali. They spend money there, which is very good for Indonesia also, because Indonesia can be growth in tourism factors. And then besides those kind of good relations between Indonesia and Australia, there are also some conflicts that Indonesia and Australia has. One of them is very booming when it is Intel from Australia tapping our previous president cell phones, which is Mr. Susilo Bambang Yudhoyono. This is quite shocking because Australians intelligence is tapping our president's cell phones. It is like our country are exposed to another country. This shouldn't be happen because every country has their own privacy, right? And then the second one is also very popular, which is the execution of Bali 9. It is very maybe Australian government think that Indonesian government is kind of cruel, but again, Indonesia has their own regulation and people needs to be following the rules and regulations of each country itself. Besides all those things, geographic is very important for the future of both country. And then we can take the positive side that Australia and Indonesia still can grow together, still can build their own country together for the future, and we support each other, we develop each other, and we need to have a good relationship and make our country better. Thank you.